Hello and welcome everyone. This presentation is designed to orient you to the female reproductive organs. In this chapter, we are exploring the orientation of reproductive organs in a woman's body, the ovaries, often called the powerhouses of the female body. And we will also discuss the ovarian egg reserve. Let's take a closer look at the female reproductive tract from a side view. Imagine standing next to a woman's figure and seeing the reproductive organs in a cross-sectional view. At the front, we have the abdomen, and at the back, the spine. This illustration shows the uterus and vagina situated between the bladder and urethra at the front, and the large intestine and rectum at the back. Now, notice how the vagina shares a wall with the urethra at the front and the rectum at the back. This close proximity highlights how interconnected our organs are. By understanding this layout, we can better appreciate how everything works together. Now let's understand all the reproductive organs in their relative positions through this front-facing cross-section. Here we can see the vagina, the cervix, the uterus, the fallopian tubes, and the ovaries on either side of the uterus. Imagine the vagina as a hollow, fibromuscular, stretchable passage. It extends from the vulva to the cervix, which is the neck of the uterus. This incredible structure can stretch significantly, especially during childbirth. The cervix is a tunnel-like organ that forms the lower third of the uterus and opens into the vagina. It allows menstrual fluid to flow out of the uterus and sperm to pass into the uterus. During pregnancy, the cervix stays closed to protect the developing baby. It only opens during labor to allow for the baby's delivery. Let's discuss the uterus in more detail. As shown here, the uterus is a pear-shaped muscular organ that measures about 6 to 8 centimeters. The uterine body, which makes up the upper 2/3 of the uterus, is highlighted in this cut section. It consists of thick uterine muscle known as the myometrium. This muscle layer has an incredible capacity to grow and expand to accommodate a full-term baby. Now let's take a closer look at the inner layer of the uterus, shown here in this diagram, is also known as the endometrium. The endometrium is a dynamic structure that undergoes significant changes throughout the menstrual cycle. It provides the site for embryo implantation and growth. If implantation does not occur, the endometrium sheds, resulting in menstrual flow. I will explain this in more detail in the further chapters of this module. The fallopian tubes, also known as uterine tubes, are a pair of slender tubes that connect the ovaries to the uterus. At the ovarian ends of the fallopian tubes, there are finger-like structures called fimbriae. After ovulation, the fimbriae sweep the egg from the ovary into the fallopian tube. The fallopian tubes are where the egg and sperm meet, leading to fertilization. As illustrated in this diagram, the fertilized egg or zygote travels down the tube to the uterus for implantation into the endometrium. The ovaries are small but powerful glands located on each side of your uterus, as shown here. They play a crucial role in reproductive health by releasing an egg each menstrual cycle and producing reproductive hormones. As we will see later in this module, ovarian hormones influence both reproductive and non-reproductive organs affecting the entire body. Another interesting fact about ovaries is that at birth, the ovaries contain millions of immature egg follicles. This is your reserve, and no new eggs are produced after birth. Some eggs from this pool go through development and maturation each menstrual cycle, as shown here in this cross-sectional view of an ovary. The egg reserve is constantly depleted throughout your reproductive life, even while you are on a contraceptive pill. Once the ovarian reserve is exhausted, menopause occurs. In summary, in this chapter, we reviewed the orientation of the reproductive organs. We also discussed the powerhouse of the reproductive system, the ovaries, and the ovarian egg reserve. Next, we will look at the communication between the brain and the ovaries. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the information in this chapter.